All right, Jesper Svensson, PBA Playoffs champion. A year after finishing second, you're the one with the belt. How are you feeling in this moment right now?
It feels crazy. Um, I had a goal, and you know, last year, just like when I finished second at the Lucky Larson, it stings hard. And same with the playoffs last year. To be able to turn around and use that as motivation, um, yeah, it feels great to be able to play it off.
We were talking earlier in the year about how you made the show in Nevada and you were like, all right, we're starting to get somewhere, but I'm still not happy with how this is going. And now here you are. You just won the TOC. A month later, you win the playoffs. Only two people have won multiple titles this year, and it's you and the man you just beat today, EJ Tackett. I mean, talk about a 180 turnaround. How satisfying is it that your hard work not only paid off, but paid off in this way?
Yeah, it's. I mean, these last couple of months or month and a half is probably some of the biggest achievements ever in my career so far. And yeah, I felt pretty rough after the first month, and just got my shit together and came back and got better from there. And I never lost the heart and fight, and that's what I really think is the big key to the finish of the season and hit the jackpot pretty much.
Yeah, we saw you at the TOC just unleash just a roar of emotions after you brought home that title, and today you were a little more subdued. What were you feeling in that moment there as you've got your arms over your head? Just to describe that kind of feeling in comparison to winning the TOC a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that TOC title, I felt like just in the majors, I've given myself a few opportunities that I haven't been able to take advantage of over the last few years. So just to be to get to live that moment of just pure happiness and raw emotions. I mean, I don't really know. Nothing was planned for either of them. It's just this one is just brutal. Like the match. I hope, from my perspective, it was a great match. And the first two games, I did what I was supposed to do. In the ninth and 10th or whatever it was, and then game three, EJ did exactly what he was supposed to do. And then game four, yeah, I don't really know how I managed to bowl 240 because the lane's starting to be pretty choppy there. So, and then for some reason, I was focused enough to, I didn't even know, I thought I was going to finish the game last. So, yeah, I messed that up, but maybe that was for the better. Because, yeah, like I said, the lanes were pretty touchy. So I think pretty impressive bowling by both of us.
Absolutely. Coming into this, you were something of an underdog despite winning the TOC, facing EJ Tackett, who's going for so many records this year. He's won 4 times. Even just in this event, is out averaging you by 20 pins a game almost. So, how were you able to get this done here? And like you said, you get what you need to do and put up a 2-0 lead and find a 240 in there when maybe you didn't think you even had that ball reaction.
Yeah, me and Timmy put a solid game plan together throughout the practices we had here, and I feel like as a professional bowler, and we got to bowl in the same environment on the same lane patterns a few times, we're supposed to get better and better, and I feel like I definitely did that. And yeah, I felt like I was close throughout the first couple of rounds and got a bit fortunate to make it through, but yeah, it's all about trying to get better every day, and yeah, I trust Timmy with everything he could tell me to do, any crazy thing he wants, and I would trust it with my heart and my gut. So yeah, Timmy was the MVP today.
Absolutely. You guys had a nice dinner last night, I saw, and your good buddy Kyle Troop surprised you by showing up here. And he's here today, front row, wearing literally the same jersey that you are right now. What kind of support and what does it mean to you have that kind of support from a guy like that and someone who's not only a close friend of yours, but a guy who's been here and done that in this event?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I may start crying talking about it, but it just tells and shows what kind of people they are. Kyle, Bree, Steph, and then I have Jonas, my brother-in-law, with me here too for the first time, and yeah, it was amazing. But the way they treat me and other people around them is just something that everybody should try to learn from, because I mean, they have a heart of gold, and to come up here and surprise me and be here and watch me from the front row. It's really, really special, and yeah, I wish everybody had friends like that.
That's awesome. So we have a bit of the end of an era here. This last show on Fox for the time being. So the era ends with Jesper Svensson holding a WWE trophy belt here. It's got to be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, EJ is breaking all the other records, but I'm just trying to build to my own legacy and my own career, you know, and achieve milestones that I haven't done before. And I guess, to be fair, it's back-to-back titles. So just to join that group is very special. And yeah, it might be an end of an era from where we are now, but you know, the future is bright, and we're going to come back and try to do it again. And I hope that, you know, together as a bowling community, we can all be a little bit better and supported amongst each other, because I feel like, you know, win or lose, us players we're treating the game with respect, and I hope the followers of the PBA and professional sports in general can take after that and try to be, you know, a little bit more supportive, and yeah, stick their dumb comments to themselves.
Yeah, you mentioned about winning back-to-back there. The only couple people have, in the whole history of the game, back-to-back titles is hard to do. And since 2020, you've done it twice now. EJ's done it a few times, and Simo did it once. So another list with only a few players, and it's you and EJ on the list. What have you made of what EJ has achieved in the last few years here?
Oh, I mean, nobody can argue that he's the best bowler in the world right now. And I also, you know, I'm impressed, and you know, he's down to earth, and he's doing his thing, and no fears, like, and that's who we all want to beat. So nothing but respect for EJ in his game, and yeah, I know this is probably a heartbreak for him, but you know, he will bounce right back, and you know, I guess he's got the tour finals coming up, so yeah, the other guys have to try to take him down there. I'm glad I don't have to try to go at him again. So, but no, it was a great match, and EJ as a person, competitor, bowler, father, you know, he's great.
Yeah, just coming into this match, you know, we had some time, some days leading up into this event for you to kind of think about what's going to happen here today with a head-to-head matchup with a guy like that in this arena, Strobel Arena here at Allen Park. It's just an incredible kind of spectacle, and to know that you're the guy headlining it along with EJ, like, just how cool of an experience was that today?
It's amazing, you know, and then, but you also know that the more games you have to bowl against EJ, the bigger risk you are of losing, because just give him enough games and he'll catch you, beat you sooner or later. But yeah, I did what I was supposed to do the first two games, like I said, and went up 2-0, and then that kind of loosened me up a little bit, and know that worst case scenario is a 9th and 10th frame roll off. But yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, that you turn around at the foul line and you just look over a sea of people in the Strobel Arena. It's so much history been made here in this place, so it's a blessing and something that I wish that everybody got to experience. So yeah, I'm thankful and blessed that I got to be a part of this event, and yeah, win it even better.
So yeah, we have the PBA Tour Finals coming up in a few weeks. You came up just short there. So what is next for you, Jesper Svensson, here in the summer months?
Yeah, it's I need to hurry up and get home, and got a new house to move into on Wednesday. So it's going to be a busy few days, but yeah, I can't wait to, you know, relax some over a couple months, and you know, spend some time with my family, and you know, hopefully we can go do some cool stuff, and then just start to prepare for what's coming.
All right. Any final thoughts for people you want to thank here?
Well, I need to thank everybody at Storm. Obviously, it's my sponsors: Storm, Vice, Bowlify, Gaps Bowling, Patrick Baquet. You know, without those people, nothing of this is possible. And then obviously my family: Jolene, Mira, Mom and Dad. I mean, they tried. They do what they can to help out and sacrifice a lot for me to be able to live my dream. And yeah, it just makes me unbelievably proud when I can provide these moments, because I know that they're just as proud as I am. So yeah, it's amazing. And then obviously Kyle, Steph, and Bree, that they just show what kind of people they are, and I'm thankful to have them in my life. And I need to thank PBA and Fox for you know, provide us with a platform to compete and showcase our skills. And yeah, I think that's it. Did I miss somebody?
I think we're good. Congratulations, Jesper Svensson,
Thank you
PBA
very much.
Playoffs champion.
Thank you.